So she took it literally, and she followed him. And, well, what spurs it on is Thomas Hayden Church. He is this news guy. He's the talent, that's in front of the camera.
Okay.
Well, the camera guy is her love interest. What's his name? I forgot his name.
I'm not sure.
He's hot. Anyway, look it up.
Okay, hang on here.
Anyway, he's the camera guy, and then Thomas Hayden Church is the guy on camera. Well,
Bradley Cooper?
Bradley Cooper.
There you go.
So fine.
Okay.
So then Thomas Hayden Church just eggs this whole thing on and just strings her along saying, oh, well, he's just afraid of getting hurt. Don't listen to him when he says, stop bothering me. And she unintentionally stalks this guy.
Right, thinking
he wants her to, and
right.
Deep down he has feelings. Well, there is some drama in here.
Oh, no.
It's just a really neat movie. I thought it was really, really cute.
Okay.
It's definitely a chick flick. I don't think any guy
will
really like this movie. But I went with a girl, and we just thought it was pretty funny.
Critics gave the movie a D.
Yeah, I know.
And reviewers to Yahoo gave it like a C. So
I don't know. I thought it was cute. I didn't think it was going to be that great. I just went into it expecting nothing.
Right.
And I enjoyed it. So maybe that's what you have to do.
Well, it came in third after its first week with a little over $14 million behind The Final Destination and Inglourious Bastards, which now have about $95 million.
Wow.
The missus and I went to see Extract.
Yes, with Jason Bateman.
With Jason Bateman. It also has Mila Kunis.
And Ben Affleck.
And J.K. Simmons.
Who's in everything right now.
Who's in everything. He's the new Jude Law, as well as...
Well, Johnny Fever was in my movie.
Dr. Johnny Fever?
He was Sandra Bullock's dad.
No!
Yeah. It was cool.
Cool. We went to see Extract.
Yes.
And it was one of those where you would say... Oh, why'd you take your wife to this movie?
Right.
Because she's not gonna.
That surprises me.
So we go in, and there's just her and I and some other guy, like way at the other end of the theater.
Right.
There's just the three of us because we went Monday afternoon,
it's echoey.
Labor Day. You
right.
know. And so get through the previews, get through the commercials and everything, and just before the movie starts, I lean over and I say, oh, by the way.
Oh, no. And then you tell
said,
her who did it.
She says, what? I said... The guy that did this movie, she said, yeah. I said, same guy that did Beavis and Butthead.
Oh, man.
That's exactly what she said. And then smack. And she starts hitting me. She goes, why didn't you do? But you know what? She laughed. She laughed through this movie.
Oh,
no, through the movie. She thought it was. And basically.
She's broadening her horizons, Bob.
Yeah, I'm hoping, And it's a basic movie about a guy, Jason Bateman, who started this company selling extract, vanilla extract, root beer extract, strawberry extract, stuff for like candies and drinks and stuff that you can use when you're baking and stuff like that. And he's hoping that General Mills is going to buy his company so that he can retire and all of this and all that. Well, then it goes off into a bunch of different tangents, okay? The workers find out they're going to sell, and the workers are a mishmash of... It's going to come out wrong, but yahoos.
Okay.
Right. And so they all decide, their own different things are going to happen if they sell and this and that. And then Jason also is having problems at home because if he doesn't get home by 8 o'clock in the evening, as he puts it, the sweatpants go on.
There's no romance in the house.
The sweatpants go on.
Now, the one older lady that's on the line in Extract that throws the skinny lady, she's the mom in All About Steve.
Oh, okay. Yeah. She was very funny.
Yes.
So he's got stuff going on at work. He's got stuff going on at home.
Life is just crappy.
And so he's pouring his heart out to his bartender friend, who is Ben Affleck.
Okay.
Who is very stupid in this movie.
Well,
what
did you expect?
Yeah, I know. And so Ben keeps giving him these different suggestions.
Good or bad?
Well, bad, but he thinks, And then in a complete turnaround, then in comes Mila Kunis, who's a thief.
Oh.
And she gets involved in the company through a workplace accident against one of the employees, and thinks, hey, I can get in on this and stuff.
Sure.
And then Jason Bateman falls in love with her, but he can't fall in love with her because he's married. But then Ben Affleck suggests, that it's quirky, funny.
Good.
Okay. I liked it. Some are going to go and just
Not
think
like
it's
it.
dorky,
Yeah.
but
You have to like quirky humor.
you've got to like quirky funny.
Okay.
And one of the, hang on, let's see if I can find it. One of the best people in this movie is Dustin Milligan, I do believe. Is that the guy? No. But it's the guy that plays his neighbor.
Okay.
Okay? And he's one of those where he's always over at the house and he's constantly calling.
Bugging him.
He's a very annoying person. You know,
Right.
call, stop by the house.
Right.
Even when they tell him,
He's like Flanders.
go away, yeah.
Yeah.
But he doesn't hidely ho, you know. And it's just, and how his part of the movie ends is very funny. The one thing that didn't shock me, but surprised me because I had no idea Gene Simmons was in the movie.
Really? Well, now I'm going to have to go to this.
Gene Simmons.
Geek Boy's going to rope me in.
Okay, because, you know, Gene Simmons from Kiss
Yes.
plays, he's a lawyer, one of those, like, ambulance chasers.
Sure.
His face is all over the bus
Yeah.
stops and everything, you know.
Right.
Sue, Sue, Sue.
Right.
You know, I'm the guy for you. And he's awful.
Really?
He's very bad in this movie.
But it's Gene.
I know it's Gene, but it's like he's forcing it.
Yeah.
You know, instead of just acting and being Gene Simmons.
Well, he's not really an actor, you know.
No. But you know, on his television show, Family Jewels,
Yeah.
he's good.
It's a great show.
It's a very good show, but you could just tell he's trying to force it in this.
Right.
You know, so, but other than that, it was surprisingly funny.
Good.
You know, and yeah, and the wife even, like I say, she laughed, and when we got out, she said, you know what, that wasn't too bad. So, if you get the opportunity and you're looking for something quirky, that's quirky.
Extract.
Extract, yep.
Yes.
We only got one other review. I don't know what happened to the poop.
Pooper let us down.
He went to see, I talked to the Mrs. Pooper, and they said they went to see the Halloween 2.
Well, while you're talking about that, I'll go check again.
Okay, go check again. But, you know, they went to see Halloween 2, and he said it was disappointing. And that's why she said that's why he wasn't going to send us a review, because it was disappointing. Well, we need to know that.
Yeah.
You know, thus the reviews. If we just give positive reviews, we're not going to have too many. And the kids, by the way, went to see The Final Destination because, unbeknownst to me, I'm only their dad. They have seen all of the other Final Destination movies. How many others were there? 3? 3. Well, they've seen all 3, and then I saw The Final Destination, and they both said, meh.
Well, I knew they would see it, though.
Yeah. And then I asked, I said, so is it The Final Destination? And they weren't 100% sure.
Oh, that means there's probably going to be another one.
Well, depending on how well it does.
It's like Saw.
Yep. Now, also in theaters, it started Wednesday, is this 9.
Yeah, the animated movie.
The animated movie about the end of the world, machines in a post-apocalyptic animated adventure. And it says on the TV commercials, this is not your younger brother's animated movie.
So not for children.
No, this is rated PG-13.
It's got Frodo in it.
It's got Frodo in it?
Elijah Wood is in this movie.
Sweet.
Well, voice of.
So is Christopher Plummer,
Yes.
who was the voice of, he was the Sound of Music guy that fell in love with
Never
Mary
saw
Poppins.
it.
You never saw The Sound of Music?
No. Keep telling you that. Neither did the girl who played the lead in Sound of Music at the Sauk Theater, so I don't feel bad. Did you know that? Did you listen to News and Views?
No, I'm
When
sorry.
I heard that, I thought, I'm okay. If she doesn't have to see it and she's playing the lead,
Come on.
I'm good.
Julie Andrews is fantastic in that movie.
Well, good for her.
So is Christopher Plummer.
I don't want to see it.
John C. Reilly is in 9.
I thought you were going to say he was in Sound of Music.
No. Yeah, he and the rest of the Von Trapps did a little shake.
And bake. Now that I'd see.
I'm going to monkey scissor Hitler's butt.
Okay.
Or something like that, yes. So, but no, 9 it looks very freaky. And
But
again,
it looks like it's good, though.
Yeah, it does. It's a good kind of freaky. And again, it's brought to you by Tim Burton. Mm-hmm. He's the executive producer of this. So,
Married to Helena Bonham Carter.
Whose best movie to date was
Sweeney Todd.
Sweeney Todd. Did you see that?
No, but you told me.
It's very good.